We come with messages of love and light. And we come to bring messages of the divine masculine. As we feel at this point in time, the divine feminine has so much examples and comparisons and energy, and the divine masculine can sometimes feel not as represented as it should be. Therefore, we would like to give some space and some time to the divine masculine for the truest vibration to come forward. There are so many examples of the goddesses and the divine feminine energy. Equivalent, there are so many examples of the divine masculine and godlike energy. However, the divine masculine energy has been portrayed or exhibited in your 3D reality as untrustworthy or manipulative or unstable. Because of this timeline, because of these feelings, there had to naturally occur an imbalance between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. This is what caused separation and toxicity between the energies. However, we are here to share with you the other side of the divine masculine that you may have not considered, but definitely have experienced it show up for you. The divine masculine is compassion, humility, giving, receiving, safety, security. And the main energy is about holding the space for creation, holding the space for the light. And the creation and the light is the divine feminine. So if it is the main task for the divine masculine to hold the space and to hold the light, this is the security and stability in which the divine feminine seeks, and which the divine masculine will step into in full support at all times. This somehow, within your 3D reality and within limitation and within separation, has caused division, for these qualities have not been seen as strength or as important. We are here to clarify that we as a collective, as unity consciousness, only can hold the space, cannot interfere, cannot disturb creation and light, can only hold the space for creation and light. This is where parts of the divine masculine sit. There is strength, there is honor, there is purpose in holding the space for creation, holding the space for light. As the divine God, the masculinity in Shiva, who sits under the feet of Kali, ensuring her safety and security, holding the space for her to be the most divine feminine self. As Jesus held healings in the public to protect and offer security for Mary Magdalene to offer healings in private of mass scale. As you see, there is always a divine masculine to every goddess and to every divine feminine. And the masculine energy has been so over-toxified with power and greed and manipulation, that it has been perceived and translated as that is the way to be a man, or that is the way to get ahead, or that's what it's like to be a father, or that's what it's like to be a brother or a partner. And if you are devoted to your calling or marriage or light, then this is not manly or unmanlike. We are here to clarify that that is the only way to be man or female, following your divine purpose, protecting and offering safety and security to your divinity and to your light. Exploring your passion is what it is to be human, male or female. Doesn't matter, it is still light. So to allow the goddess to shine, to allow creation to be the highest form of light it can be, there needs to be a safety and a security. There needs to be someone holding the space, offering the healing, offering the light. And so how does this translate to a man in 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D reality? How does this translate to a boy? 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D. How does this translate from a father, from an uncle, from a grandfather, from a son? These are the discoveries of love at the deepest level. Unlimited, freeing, complete self-compassion, complete love. Your definition of what a man is and what a man should be, your definition of what a female is and what a female should be, beyond the physical reality, beyond your three-dimensional version of yourself. What does that look like? Because if you are whole in your heart, and if you are whole in your energy and in your light being, you can only love as whole, as a male or as a female. Just as we explained the other day of how many percentage of people still think about women or the feminine energy in a certain way, the same exists for the masculine energy. He has to earn more. He has to bring value. He has to buy the house. He has to propose. He has to have the more senior job. He has to be able to procreate. He has to have the land and the home to take care of the family. He must fight for the life that he wants. He must protect his country. He must protect his young. He must be a warrior. And what does all this mean? When you can find compassion, when you can find light, when you can find love together in sacred union, the divine masculine and the divine feminine do all of those parts together. It is not one versus the other. So what is lost in your three-dimensional reality and understanding is how and why and when and what a male energy shows love to. Because if they show signs of insecurity, if they show signs of trauma, if they show signs of depression, if they show signs of insecurity, then they become unworthy of life. Not just a relationship, not just of love. They become unworthy of life. And we want to make it clear that this misunderstanding or this misinterpretation of the divine masculine has set timelines in place for the divine masculine to be portrayed as what you see all around you right now. Can you not see the hurt little inner child within them? Can you not see beyond the tough exterior? Can you not see all that is there is just wanting love and acknowledgement of love? Can you not see how many fathers have not told their sons that they love them, that they're proud of them? There are so many harsh timelines about this, and so many unknowns. They don't know their father, they don't know their ancestors, they don't know where they've come from, which makes it difficult to navigate their feelings, their security. Yet they are the ones that need to be secure. They are the ones that are supposed to provide and to protect, but nobody has provided or protected them. There are so many young men that have stepped into the father role unasked, unintentionally, felt obliged, felt necessary to stand in strength and to protect their home and family at 5 years old or 6 years old or 7 years old, when all they need and all they want is the acknowledgement of love. All they ask for is the acknowledgement of love from their father, from their father's father, and their father's father's father. And through this moon and through this portal, we can celebrate the rise of the divine feminine. We must acknowledge the divine masculine. For it is the divine masculine's realization of the self to allow the divine feminine to be its fully encompassed self. It is time to shed that timeline of fathers and grandfathers and brothers and husbands that leave the home and go to fight. Fight for their country, fight for their life, fight for their family, whatever is the fight. The understanding is that they are not there in the home. The understanding is separation and abandonment. We are here to acknowledge that energy, transcend and transmute the energy of the father, the energy of the divine masculine being separated from the home, the energy of the divine masculine being segregated from the home. The acknowledgement of the timeline of the hope that the father would come back, that the masculine energy would return. The timeline that the young boys of the generation needed to be the adults of the house, the protectors of the home, for it was not their weight to carry, for it was not their place to step into, for it was not their time to be adults. And as we carry the energy of every grandfather and every father, we call upon the energy of every father and every grandfather to share to all of the sons and all of the children that it was not our choice to leave, and that it was never our choice to leave you alone. And that we are here with you in energy and in spirit. And that we are here with you always in love. And even though we were not physically with you, we were always energetically connected. And though I left when you were a boy, I return when you are a man. When I am so proud of your accomplishments. And I am so overjoyed in the man that you are now. And I thank you for stepping into the role. I thank you for stepping up to the role. And I thank you for being the role that you didn't need to be. And as we gather with Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Christ consciousness, surround ourselves with masculine divinity. We are here to heal. We are here to protect. And we are here to shine light on the things that need the most protecting and the most healing. This is our role as the divine masculine. The inner strength of cutting the timelines when they need to be cut. The inner strength and the divine knowing of patience. The inner strength and the divine knowing of giving and receiving. The inner strength and the divine knowing of light. As we call in the masculine gods to surround us and to surround the planet. As they join hands with the divine feminine angels and galactic beings. This is the purity of unification. This is the acceleration of the human being, where the divine masculine and divine feminine can find unification in light. This is enlightenment. For all of the boys that are looking to be the heroes of their story, we want to share with you, you already are. For all of the boys that are working instead of going to school to earn money for their business and for their family, we want to tell you, you already are. For all of the boys that are trying to move their family from a current situation to a better situation, we want to tell you, you already are. For all of the boys that are trying to be an amazing father, we want to tell you, you already are. Accept yourself in full, radical self-acceptance for all that you are. For everything that you offer to the people around you, to the light, to the consciousness, and to the planet. Everything that you offer, everything that you are, supports the collective and supports the planet. And receive the energy from all of the goddess and all of the gods. Receive the energy of the masculine divinity to pour back into you from all of the angels and galactic beings that are surrounding your planet right now. Accept all parts of you, God and godlike. Accept all parts of you, light and shadow. Accept all parts of you, strength and love. Weakness cannot live in divinity, and for you are divine. We shower you with love and with light, and await you to step into your power, await you to step into your energy for the greatness of the collective, the self, and of the planet.